on, let's go for a walk. You want to go for a walk?
Goaty goats.
Are they coming?
They're walking.
They'll probably catch up to us.
Yeah.
They'll realize what we're doing and come running down. What's up, Gabby? Come on, goaty goats. What? You coming? And go for a walk?
Good afternoon, wonderful people. How the heck are you today? We are doing fantabulous. Yes, we are. Anyways, what we have going on, we need a place to put our sawmill. Up there, why do I say up there? Hold on, we'll tell you. But up there, we just don't have a lot of room. And we could make more room, but that would include excavating out more mountain. So we are down here on the lower part of the property, across the road from our driveway. Yes, the road runs through the middle of our property, but that's okay. So what we are doing is we got places down here on the lower part of the property that are semi-flat-ish. And I was scouting around the other day and I came up with 4?
Thought you said 3, but maybe it was 4.
4 areas that might be good, but one area, and we'll show you this one area, could be done, but it'll take a lot more work to get to it. And we think this one area might be better for a guest bedroom. So with that being said, let's go walk. So actually, we're standing in the first area where Tony is standing. This would be the driveway or the trail getting in. We can make it down here too, that's okay. But this is actually this spot here is right on the property line where the access to it would be. So I'm kind of iffy about that, but that's okay. So come on, let's go over here.
Bye, goaty goats. You coming? Come on, kitties.
Okay, so first spot, pretty level, no big trees to take out, but it's like right on the property line. So we don't want to do that, even though no one lives there. We don't want to put it right on the property line. The setback is only 25 feet, so it's not a huge deal. But after looking at it a little bit more, I think we need at least probably a 50 by 50 area for the sawmill. And we could probably get 50 by 50 out of this. But I don't want to have to dig into the side of the hill so much. So the next spot is down there. Or the next 3 spots are down there.
Down that way?
Yep.
Okay, you lead.
We can get back on the road.
Oh, we're going to go back to the road. We got all the animals following us.
Watch out, Goose.
Oh my gosh.
You watch out too.
Oh, go ahead. Come on, Gabby girl. Kitties.
Second, third, and fourth spots, we would cut in a road right here, or we could cut in a road down there by the pile of snow. It doesn't matter. I kind of like this way a little bit better because it just kind of way it angles off the road. And then we would drive in like this.
Is that driving or flying? The goats are going to show you. Okay, hold on. My four-wheel drive isn't as quick as yours, apparently.
You cut in a road, come down over here, leave this hill where it is, don't excavate it, maybe a little bit. Come down here.
And right there?
No.
Oh.
It's still the road we'd have to cut in. See, there's the pile of snow. So we can come in here, but the thing going in the pile of snow, we're going to be making a sharper turn.
To get in.
This way. Well, no, maybe not. Because it's there, because we got to go over here. I just don't, that hill right there, I think to regrade it so it's got a nice even slope and not so steep would take quite a bit of work. So I'm trying to look for the easiest path.
Well, I think, if you want my opinion, I think the way we came in would be a perfect spot for the road, and leave that cut out for your snow to be able to have room to push snow.
I agree.
Otherwise, you would have to cut a new area in.
I agree. I did think of that yesterday. So let's see. Let's go down here. See, I think this is kind of too steep. We can kind of take it down a little bit to take some of the steepness out.
Yeah.
But I think if we do that, we're going to be cutting into. Let's see.
You guys are awesome. It picks up a pine branch, hauls it off.
So this is spot number 2. So this one would take a lot of tree removal to get it ready to go. Mainly just birch and small saplings and this nasty maple crap. And
yeah, you got some big trees, but it looks like the majority aren't that big.
Yeah, it's just garbage. Well, see, I was thinking some of the big trees would stay, like the white pine right there. That would definitely stay.
Yeah,
because that's what the forester wants us to propagate. So that white pine would stay, and the Doug fir behind it would come down, and those maple garbages would come down. That big Doug fir, or not big, but the larger Doug fir right here, that would stay.
that's a pretty decent sized Doug fir.
Yeah, that one would stay for now. It could be a good saw log. And then just all this other little scrub stuff would come out. But it kind of has a pretty gnarly slope down, right? So it would really have to bring in fill to level it up. And I'm guessing it would be 3 or 4 feet of fill we'd have to bring in down here. Also, if you look back this way, you can't see it down here.
Yeah, I like that.
Right? When I first brought this up to Tony, she was like, no, we can't do that. We can't see it. Someone's going to do something. how are you going to bring up all the stuff up here? Da 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 da. I'm not worried about anybody doing something. I mean, we can always put cameras up and let them know that they're on camera, and that's a huge deterrent right there. So should we go to spot number 3? Okay, let's go.
Spot number 3.
It's up here. I kind of like spot number 3, but it's a little more challenging to get the road, because the road would have to come kind of along the side of a small hill.
Yeah, and you want to make the road easy access, especially during the winter for plowing, to keep it clear so you can come down here and mill wood during the winter if you want, right?
Yep. Okay, so we are sitting in spot number 3. A lot more work to do in this spot here. A lot more trees and stuff that's been falling down that needs to be taken care of. The road would come in from over here along the side of the hill. Boom, boom, boom. And this area here is actually relatively flat, especially when you get back up this way a little bit more. Back up here, it's pretty flat, and we can cut out the scrub and leave the good trees in here. And we'd have areas under trees that we could actually stack wood and lumber and stuff like that. Plenty of room to move around with the tractor and big logs, which is really cool. The only thing is, it's a lot more work to get over here.
To get the road cut in.
And then we got to get rid of all these vine maples and the birch and stuff like that. The thing about that is there's a lot of good firewood in here, so. And opening this area up, we could just do our...
What happened, goaty goats? All right.
Opening this area up, we can just do our slash pile in here and burn everything. This is my favorite thing about it. It's blocked from the hill right here. So
yeah,
there's no way you can see this from the road. They'd actually have to get in and drive down the road to get here, which we will have a gate on. So someone will see that there's something back here, but that's okay. Cameras and signs, not worried about
private property.
It's private property. And we got attack goats.
I don't think they would attack strangers.
And attack Goose and Gabby. And don't forget attack cats. That one's going to the bathroom. But he's going pee. Or is he?
Could just be sitting there. The goats are having fun.
Yeah, they are. Eating the lichen off the... You guys ready for spot number 4? Yeah. You'll like this spot. I like this spot, but...
Whoa. Okay.
I like this spot, but cutting the road through the rock would suck. Our little tractor can't do that. But it's got 2 really nice flat spots. They're not as big as I want because they're like on rock ledges, I guess you could say. So let's go. Come on,
guys. Honey, these goats kill me. I love how they follow us. That's a big bone.
I think we got a dead moose around here somewhere. It looks like it kind of old, it's nice and bleached. And...
Yeah. And she's like, ooh, score.
Could be a cow bone. Come on, Gab. Over here.
Moose poop.
So this is the third area. Lots of rock. We'd have to break trail over that way to get in, 'cause I think, if I remember correctly, that's where the least amount of rock is. But this is just all a rock ledge. And we have a little bench here, and then a bigger bench down there. So sawing lumber over that view would just be incredible. You can't really, camera doesn't do it justice. We'd have to thin trees out, but you can see the tree, one of the tree farms down below for Young Living, and open up the view for the Selkirk Mountains across the valley, and booyah. But cutting in the trail to get here and the leveling work it would take to give us 50 by 50 through the rock that we have, I don't think is really worth it. I think it'd be better suited to a guest bedroom. We have a little hiking trail that comes in, or ATV trail that comes in, and let a visitor hang out here and enjoy what North Idaho has to offer. That's what I think.
I agree with that about this spot.
So we have 4 spots. One is, even though it's close to our driveway, I just don't think it'll work because it's too close to the property line. But I really like it that it's close to our driveway because we can always keep an eye on it. 2 is down the road, would take a lot of leveling to get it up to snuff. We're not cutting anything out, we just have to bring in fill dirt. So when we do excavation up top, we'd have to bring, tractor the fill dirt down here. Spot 3, a lot of work at getting all the trees and brush removed and the road cut into it, but it's flatter ground overall. And 4, this beautiful spot that overlooks the valley, which is much more suitable for a guest bedroom. So I think really, Rinker Butt, I am thinking of the third one. It's gonna take a little bit more work in removing the trees, but once it gets thinned out and stuff, I think it'll be a great spot. Cutting in the road over there is really gonna suck. So, and it sits behind a little hill, a rocky knoll, the grassy knoll. I wonder if anybody will get that reference. What is the grassy knoll? What's the reference to?
Comment below.
Most of the old people will get it. And let's see.
How about older people?
No, old. You're old.
I am.
I'm old. And where was I at?
The grassy knoll.
The grassy knoll, yes. So the road would have to come around the grassy knoll. I think spot number 3 is better. I know the camera just doesn't do it justice. And I hope you can kind of visually see what we were talking about. And it's so hard to see elevations and slopes and, that gooply gop on the camera. So, I don't know. I hope it works for you, because it works for me. When are we going to get started on it? I don't know. I really don't know. I'd like to have it in the sawmill down here before winter, but with all the other stuff Tony has me doing, it just might be one of those things where I get to work on it for a few hours on a Friday once a week. Anyway, good peoples, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy the video. Not a lot of action going on, but you know, plans are always changing. Who knows, you know, maybe we'll say we're gonna just barge it and put the sawmill and build a sawmill shed shack on county property over there, up there, a little roundabout over there. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that. County doesn't come up here anyway. They'll never know.
Now they're going to.
I know, right? Anyway, good peoples, hope you have a great Friday afternoon, a great weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye.